So it has been 40 days since I installed my FX6, and I thought I'd shoot a quick video of what the thing looks like. I'm excited to see what's inside because I've never owned an FX6 before, and this thing has been going full hog in my Tropheus tank. So I'm excited to see how it's handling the current bio load I have. And I also wanted to update you guys on how those FX6 polishing pads are doing, because I promised that in the first video and I wanted to know how quickly those things will clog. So we'll check that out when I have the filter opened up here, and I'll just kind of give you guys my thoughts on everything thus far. Overall, I'd have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with the engineering and the design. The thing is so easy to take apart. Everything's easy to manipulate and change, and I have no issues with how to operate this thing. I love it. When you're cleaning any canister filter, doing your monthly, weekly, whatever you do, maintenance, it's my opinion that you want to preserve the beneficial bacteria in your foams and obviously in your biomedia. And on this one, I'm just kind of checking it out here, and I'm totally impressed. The biofoam on top looks great. There doesn't seem to be much crap building up in the bio course there. And then on the bottom, I tried something totally new I've never done before. I stuck all the bio inside a chemical media bag, and I thought that the bag would help screen out solid waste that would typically clog that bio. So the biofoams on top, remember, pyramid up to increase your surface area. It looks great. I mean, it doesn't even look close to being clogged. So I'm just going to take those out and set them aside. No point messing with them if you don't need to. And the coarse foams look perfect as well. But here is the fine or the polishing pad, and it looks remarkably good as well. I'm seeing not a total brown situation. It still has some of its original blue color. So this thing, I mean, for 40 days, I'm impressed. It looks great. I'm going to rinse it out really good because I don't care about the bio that's built up inside of there. So I'm going to rinse it out really good and see how that all works out on the next interval, because it's really hard to tell on this FX6 when your flow is diminishing. I would say that you can easily wash this thing out and go another 30 days with it. I wouldn't recommend buying a new one and replacing it right away. I think that you could it's rinsing out really easily, as you can see in the slow-mo video. It's coming out, and I wouldn't hesitate to reuse it at least once and save yourself some money. Now that that pad is rinsed, this thing is ready to go back together. But first, I want to check the bottom of the canister and make an interesting observation. So there's two kind of circles here in the FX6, and the inner circle is the vulnerable area where the pump grabs or intakes water from, but the outer circle there, you can see that's a whole different chamber. That's from the intake. So you can get sand in this area. The outer, that's fine, but if you notice any sort of debris in the inner circle, that will grenade your impeller on your pump. So I just thought I'd quickly point that out. It's a good idea to rinse the thing out every little bit. This thing's only been going for 40 days, so it's good to go, but watch out for that impeller. This thing's going back together super easy. You just got to make sure that the whole media set is seated inside the filter properly. As you can see there, I'm just fighting with it a little bit, but I got it seated. And the other thing I forgot to do was knock those mini handles down right there. So make sure it's seated, knock the little handles down, and you are good to go. So after 40 days, I'm just totally and thoroughly impressed with the FX6. Listen to how quiet this thing is. And then if I pull my head out and I close these doors, It's silent. You can't even hear it. I'll do another update in another 40 or 80 days or so, but man, I'm so impressed. I'm glad I purchased it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something and have yourselves a great day.